What's up, boys? My name's Megaton. Today we are back in some Kingdom Come Deliverance. We have access to the beta, and I am going to kind of do a little mini-series, maybe 2 or 3 parts or something, of the content so far that's available in the beta. I'm not exactly sure how much time there is of quests in the beta so far. I know only part of the map is accessible right now, so we are going to play through the quests that are available in the beta, and we're going to explore the countryside that is available to us now and just kind of check it out. If you watched my video from about a week ago, I kind of did my thoughts on the condition of the game, the state that it's in now, what Warhorse Studios is striving for this game to become, and so if you haven't watched that, check it out, and let's get into it. We're going to start a new game. Alright guys, so this is our first options when we start a new game. So we get to choose our past of our character, I guess. So it says our beta begins midway through the actual game. In the preceding part, your character would have evolved in a certain manner depending on your playing style. From the options, choose one of the corresponding to how you would have played the game so far, and we shall try to adjust Henry accordingly. Okay, so our first option is Jack of all trades. Talk is good, but sometimes sword talks louder than words. Diplomat. Silver tongue and stealth are the preferred way of dealing with the hostile world. And squire. Strong arm and sharp sword are the best means of solving any problem. So I guess I'll just do Jack of all trades. This kind of seems like a well-rounded past, I suppose. So let's do that.
After the kidnapping of the king, chaos and turmoil ruled the land, and our province was no exception. We were overrun by bandits and marauders, and the roads were no longer safe. The most terrible massacre happened at the stud farm in Neuhof, which was raided and torched, and all the horses slaughtered. My liege lord sent his men, led by Sir Robert of Talmberg, to track down the killers and to bring them to justice. I rode with them, but the investigation has been slow and difficult. Whenever I came across some trace of the bandits, someone erased it in the cruelest way imaginable. In the end, though, I got one step ahead of the enemy. I found out one of the bandits was still alive and hiding near Talmberg. But before I set out to track him down, I had to report to Sir Robert.
Faster! In a real fight, you'd be dead already.
Sir.
Ah, Henry. Carry on. Well, lad, have you made any progress with the investigation?
Yes, sir. I think I have at last.
So you found someone who isn't gutted and nailed to a wall?
It wasn't easy, sir, but I believe I have. I have information about one of the bandits who did it. He's even hiding in a village nearby.
God's blood. It's true the darkest shade is beneath the candlestick. Who is he?
I only know that they call him Riki, and he's from here in Talmberg.
That's it?
You wouldn't believe how much effort it took me to find that out. But I think it's enough to go on.
But what if he's dead too?
I think we'd already know if he was. These fellows are not given to subtlety.
True enough. We haven't found any more mutilated corpses. Well, get on with it then. And when you find him, come and see me. Most likely I'll be in the encampment by Merhoed.
You can rely on me, sir. Farewell.
And be careful, Henry. I know what that rabble did to you, but remember with whom you're dealing. Don't start any foolhardiness on your own. Understood?
I'll try not to, sir.
Alright, so after letting those cutscenes roll, I didn't want to talk through them, you know, I wanted to let them play, be cinematic. So, first impression is, it's fairly good, you know, we gotta remember this game isn't finished yet, but it looks good, but there's definitely, you know, their facial animations to me seem like they're on a good start. The lip sync was kind of off on that guy. You could really tell. On Henry here, it seemed like it wasn't too bad, but on that other guy, his lip sync was off, obviously. But not just that, it seemed like his lip movements were kind of like over exaggerated. You know, like his mouth moved way more than a normal person's does. And I don't know, for some reason, Henry's eyes, I don't know if it's just me, but Henry's eyes seem like they're really like glassy looking. Like he's got horrible cataracts. And I noticed the horse here in that cutscene when we were riding up to the castle there, the horse had really kind of the same thing, really like glassy looking eyes. But then that guy we were talking to in the castle there, his eyes looked really nice and clear and, you know, pretty realistic. But Henry's were kind of goofy looking, and so is that horse. So we'll have to see. You know, it's a beta, so it's not gonna be perfect yet, but it's definitely pretty looking. CryEngine does a wonderful job of rendering these beautiful outdoor scenes. You know, they look good, that's for sure. Alright, so I don't really know where I'm going. I guess, first of all, I'm just going to kind of ride around this little town here and see, take in the sights and kind of see what it looks like. So supposedly I've heard that all of the buildings and like the equipment that's around, like their wagons and carts and all of the objects, pretty much everything, I guess, is supposed to be authentic to the time period, like completely. I guess the developers, I mean, that's their whole motto for this game, is that they've spent, you know, thousands of hours researching and creating all of this stuff that is supposedly like 100% time specific to the period and the area, you know, Central Europe and 15th century. So it's pretty cool that they have and we get a crash. So that's our first crash. 5 minutes in? Alright guys, we're back in it here after our crash, so let's get back to what we were doing. Let's walk around the town a little bit, check it out, see the sights. Like I was saying, all these buildings are supposedly period specific. They look pretty dang good from my perspective. I don't really know what architecture was like specifically in 15th century Bohemia, but the developers have supposedly done a lot of research and they do know what it looks like, so it looks authentic enough to me. That water looks nice. It sounds pretty good. Needs to be some white caps in there, but it looks pretty good. Some nice ambient noise, the birds and whatnot. The only thing that I'm not really liking, man, I've gotten a couple of those big FPS drops, or dumps like half of what you're running, and that's pretty rough. One thing I'm not sure that I totally like is your horse controls are using A and D, you know, to move side to side as you're walking instead of just moving your mouse, which I like that you can walk and free look, of course. I like that, but I wish that I wish that your movement of your horse was just default controlled by moving your mouse side to side. And they add like a secondary key for free looking, I guess, maybe. I don't know if that would work, I guess, but... Or maybe they just need to refine the A and D movement a little bit, because it's really actually really slow when you're moving. So like if you need to make a tight turn sometimes, it's not very responsive, but then again, sometimes horses aren't very responsive to movement, so... So cool, there's like a little village up here, or a little homestead up here. Render distances look pretty good. They look nice. That beautiful countryside. And I have the graphic settings right now on high, which I should probably turn them down a bit because it's, you know, I mean, you guys can see what I'm getting. I'm lucky if I get over 30. And for any of you guys wondering where my PC specs are in my channel's About page. If you go to my About page, you can see my PC specs are in there. Ooh, ouch. I didn't realize they had metal gate like that in 15th century Bohemia. So obviously this is the edge of our world here that they've allowed us to explore so far. So let's go up here real quick and see what the woods are like. One thing I really like is how dense the forests look. The forests look really, really good so far. They look really nice. And I'm sure once the game is optimized more, there will be even more grass on higher settings, you know. Whoa, okay, so X calls your horse. That magically kind of appears out of nowhere, just like Roach does in The Witcher. Alright, so let's bring up our map and see kind of what we're doing. Alright, so this is us here. There's the castle we were at, and so this must be a quest marker, and that's a quest marker. So let's see what our quests are right now. We gotta find somebody. I know that the parish priest, Father Godwin, revealed to me that Limpy Lubosh told him in confession a bandit known as Riki, one of the gang that raided Nuoff, is to be found somewhere in Talmberg. Unfortunately, he couldn't tell me anymore. I'd better start by asking around the village whether anyone knows this Riki. So we gotta track down Riki. Okay, and then our other quest is on guard. Given the nature of my investigation, it wouldn't hurt to get a bit of combat training. Yeah, good idea. After all, I don't want to lose my head, so I'd better go to the Marahoed military encampment. They should teach me something. Alright, so... I'm assuming this might be the encampment, maybe. Here's our map. Oh, maybe this is the encampment. Okay. So I guess these might be the couple people around town that I need to ask about Riki. I guess let's do that first. Well, that might not be a good idea. Maybe we should go get some combat training before we even do anything. Because if our investigation leads to any hostile interactions, we don't really know what we're doing. So let's go back down this hill and cross the river and head that direction. I guess I might place a checkpoint over here. Maybe. Or not. Okay, I guess checkpoint doesn't really work where you want it to move to. Hello? Oh, there we go. Alright, I just wasn't doing it right. Okay. The soundtrack already is really, really good. Nice music. Really sets the atmosphere really nicely. They definitely need to fix up that, how objects are rendering into distance here really close like that right there, and that roof of that house right over here. Kind of glitching in and out. I think we need to go this way. Alright, I'm going to turn down my graphics settings here real quick, because this 25 FPS just isn't really working for me. See if medium does much. Not really. Didn't do nothing. Alright, make sure we're going the right way. Alright, so we gotta cross this water right here at this bridge. So that's interesting. Turning the graphics settings down to medium didn't really do anything, it looks like. FPS wise. I guess I can't really tell. This grass here and the vegetation. Oh man. Those FPS drops are killer. Vegetation here still looks really dense and thick, so I don't know. I guess I'll just... That's weird. Even looking at the sky doesn't even spike your frames up at all. Let's see what low does, just out of curiosity. So I wonder if the settings aren't actually applying to anything, because it doesn't seem like they're doing anything, and I'm not paying attention to where I'm going. Alright, I was too busy worrying about that and I missed our turn. Well, there are frames that are up now, high 30s, high mid 30s. That's definitely more manageable than 25, 26. I can live with mid-30s in a game, in a beta like this, but getting anything lower is kind of crappy. Alright, looks like that's the trail we should have taken. A lot of objects really don't totally load all their textures until you're super close to them. That's kind of annoying. But I'm sure that's part of the beta. So we need to take the middle road. Middle trail. Okay, so they do have like an auto trail follow option thing like The Witcher does as well. Because I'm not turning the horse at all right now. He's just kind of following this trail here. What if I go off trail, will he veer back? No. Alright, that's good. That's kind of nice though, because the controls are kind of a little bit hard to use. They're not horrible, but they're just a little bit hard to use. This looks really nice. It does. That windmill turning over there looks really cool. excited to see the dynamic weather and the night cycle, day-night cycle and everything. It'll be really interesting also to see what wildlife they have. If this is supposed to be, you know, truly realistic to the time and stuff, how many animals there is in the woods, and, you know, that'll be really cool to see. So, looks like we're getting somewhat close. We need to take it straight through that intersection up here. Yeah, like that right there. Those logs aren't even, textures aren't even loaded on those. Huh. It's kind of weird. You've discovered Marrowhead, or however you say that. I probably butchered that name. Oh wow, cool. This is a nice looking little town. Nice. I do like the way that they've illustrated these maps. It's pretty cool. It's pretty, like, authentic. It looks like, you know, a hand-drawn map of the time. It's really, really cool. Sweet. That's nice. So, we need to go into town and hang a right and head up to the little military camp up there. Looks to me like the sun is setting for the day. Like all the chickens roaming around. Let's hop off real quick and check out some of these buildings. What's up, chicken?
What the hell?
Hello? Can I talk to you? Guess not. Cool, they have a decent amount of objects and stuff in these buildings. They look somewhat real. They look nice. So I can pour in. Oh yeah, so we can do some crafting. Nice, I'm glad they have animations for opening doors and stuff. Bread. Oh, nice. Nice. I like it. I like it. I like the animations. Definitely like the animations. As I'm stealing these people's bread. Cheese. Let's steal cheese. Animations are good. Definitely adds to the authenticity. Looks very nice. I'm not sure that I'm a big fan of the little scroll label for the items, but not a big fan of those, I think, but maybe they'll keep them, maybe they'll get rid of them, who knows. Definitely not a deal breaker though, that's for sure. Cool. This looks nice. This looks really, really nice. It does. Is that my horse? Nope, that's my horse. I was gonna say, how did my horse get from over there to over there? But that's not him. Cool. This looks really nice, guys. This looks really good. Alright, I guess let's go do what we're supposed to be doing and get some combat training done. So, I need to go over there. Let's see if my horse is a jumper. Can I jump this fence? Go! Okay, kind of went through it. Guess that works. Let's run our horse across this field. See if we can break a leg. Objective started, talk to the master. Something else. Didn't read what else it said. Alright, we're here at the military camp, so let's find who we gotta talk to. Alright, so it's that little red and white shield there up on your compass. And that other one is my marker that I put down, so... Are you? Is it you I need to talk to? Hello? There we go.
Get him! Go on! Get him!
I'd like some training in handling a sword.
That's commendable, but my services aren't for free. For 5 groschen, I'll teach you the basics. What do you say?
I guess so.
Sounds good. When do we start?
Right away, if you like. Take this wooden sword and come to the arena with me.
See, some of the facial
hell?
animations... Whoa. Don't look too bad. But then some of them are kind of wonky.
That thing you have in your hand is a sword. I'm a Cuman and I want to kill you. Try walking around a bit. Movement around the battleground is just as important as being able to swing.
Okay, so I can... You, like, lock onto the person.
Right. Now let's try the basics.
If you-
Aim for my head and attack.
Hold your mouse wheel.
That's it. Try attacking from various angles. You can stab and chop.
Change zones by mouse, you also change guard. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, so depending on what direction I change my mouse is what part of him I'm going to try to attack. And therefore you move your sword to block yourself from that same angle. And if you hold middle mouse button, you can like unlock yourself from whatever target. And then as soon as you release it, you lock back onto that person. Alright, so let's go. Let's go. Right.
That's the way.
Right.
That's right. Good. Nice. Fine, that's enough. Now, I'll attack and you try blocking me. Hold the sword in front of you and learn to fend off various thrusts. I'll go slow for now.
Hold Q to keep blocking. Alright. I don't like that it's Q. It's... I feel like it should be right,
Good,
right
that's it.
mouse button.
Good, that's it.
Feels awkward to hold Q.
That's enough. Notice how exhausting it is holding the sword above your head. Now I'll show you how a master blocks. Attack!
Ah.
See,
Oh,
you
God.
wait for the strike and only fend it off when you see exactly where it's going. Attack!
Attack! Attack!
Now you try it. Watch my backswing. As soon as I start to come down, block.
Ah. Q. Ow, you beat me with your wooden sword?
Yeah!
Ow. Nice. Ow. Quit beating me with your wooden stick, dude. I'm not liking that this is Q. Nice. Ow.
That's it. Again!
Nice.
Yeah!
Nice. So every time we go to attack him in this little thing, it does that. Where you parry and then he pushes you back. Yeah. Alright, dude. Come on. Be a man.
When you manage to fend off the sword, you can lunge straight away. Try it.
Yeah. Oh, nice. That's cool. Alright. I got this. Ow. Oh, God.
Now I'll show you a trick or two.
Nice.
You can lead an opponent by the nose. You give a few basic strikes, and when he least expects it, you attack out of rhythm. Defend yourself. I'll show you how it's done.
Ah.
Now you try it. If you link together a series of strikes, then you can attack unexpectedly. A strike like that is almost impossible to fend off.
Okay. Drained of stamina. Why isn't it working? What am I doing wrong? I'm stabbing right at the heck? Change attack zone in the middle of an attack. So up, right, left angle, bottom, and then stab. Or left, bottom left, then stab. Left, bottom left, stab. I don't know what else I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, there we go. There we go. We nailed him on that one. Come on, dude. We got a floating
You
arrow
can block
here.
all you want, but it's best to evade the strongest blows. Remember, the blow that misses you hurts the least. I'll attack and you evade. You mustn't move too soon. I'll see you. If you move too late, you'll get hit. Try it.
Oh yeah, but I gotta stand still before. It's kind of retarded. Can I go back? Nope. Nope, that was definitely reacted way too soon. Yeah, what now, bitch? Oh, ow. By holding the attack button, you raise your weapon. Oh, what? Nice. Right in his shoulder. Alright, so this is very, you know, they're trying to make this very realistic. And it's definitely takes some getting used to, because there's nothing really else like this. No really other game that's like this in terms of sword fighting that is this in depth with the combat system. It's cool. It's going to take some getting used to. That's for sure. But it's got potential. I don't like the block as Q, so I'm going to have to change that, because that seems really foreign to me. Seems like it should be something else, but...
All right. I took it easy on you. Now I'm going to let you have it. Try everything I taught you.
Alright. Combat ends 3 minutes out. Wait, I'm not ready yet. Oh. I didn't leave the arena, did I? Oh, I guess I backed out of it. Oops. Well, didn't mean to do that, but whatever.
Damn.
Damn what? Who are you?
Who's in charge here?
Robard of Talmberg.
Where can I find him?
In the camp.
Oh, that's very helpful. In the camp.
What the
I'm
hell are
in
you
the
doing?
camp. On the end dialogue option, they should have a actual dialogue.
Hey, stop dancing and start fighting!
Dialogue of him saying bye or something instead of him just walking away. It's kind of weird. But I'm sure they'll have some. So it looks like we're getting into our night cycle here. Looks really nice. The light, sunset. That sunset is really cool. The fire looks pretty nice too. Cool. Come on, horse. Alright, boys, I think this is going to be the end of our part 1. Beginning of part 2, we will ride for Talmberg, and we will see if we can track down the mysterious Riki and interrogate him and see what he knows about the slaughter at that horse farm or whatever. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you are able to tune in for part 2. I hope you enjoyed playing Kingdom Come with me. I think this game has a lot of promise. I've been watching it for a long time, and I've been really interested to see how it actually shapes up. You know, it seems like the developers have been really hard at work on it, and, you know, props to them for all of the hard work that they have done to get it to even where it is now. You know, wow. I mean, look at this. Hear those crickets? This is beautiful. It is. They chose a wonderful engine to develop this game on, and they have done their work. And I am jacked for this thing to come out full release. It's gonna be one of the games to watch out for this year. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And this is Megaton saying see you in the next one.